Hello everybody and welcome back to my Football Manager 2018 Nottingham Forest Beta Save. Today we're taking on Birmingham City in the league. Since the last time you guys have been with me, if we just look at our schedule. So you were with me for the victory against Burton. Since then we drew a Hull, lost away to Reading, was an awful game, and then knocked QPR out of second place in the league by beating them 2-0 at home. So a little bit of change in tactics as well. As you can see, this is our new tactic for today. We got obviously our goalkeeper, which is the standards with Samuel Sahin in goals. We're playing with two complete wing backs on full attack, and then we got one central defender on cover and one ball playing defender on defending. We got a regista in support, a box-to-box midfielder in support, deep line playmaker in support, an advanced playmaker in support, an advanced forward, and a target man. Both the strikers have asked to fall into the wings. Obviously, as you can see, we will be playing quite narrow but high and attacking football because, as always, Big Al likes to play attacking football. So, also, you'll probably notice that my centre backs have changed. Oliveira's had to come in. Bassong was injured, and everybody that I brought on to replace Bassong during all the other games, I had like 3 or 4 centre back injuries. Joe Worrell got injured just in training there, so he's not 100% fit. So today Bassong and Oliveira come in to play together for the first time at centre back. Oliveira has come in, has played very, very well, so hopefully we will do the same today. So let's get stuck in. Yeah, well, because he hasn't played much, that'll be why. So Birmingham City are down in the bottom half of the table. We are sitting mid-table. I think we're sitting 11 for 12th at the minute. Due to that defeat with Reading, we dropped quite far back down the league, but we brought it back. And as you can see, they've gone with 3-4-3 formation themselves, with two very straight stock 3. That should be an interesting game. Hopefully it gives my wing backs a bit of space down the back. And as usual, the league table doesn't show up. Typical. So I'll kick off to us. Playing away. Let's hopefully get 3 points on the board with Forest. As I say, guys, leave your comments, suggestions, etc. in the comments section. If you like what you see, you can subscribe. Obviously this is only our beta version. Once the full thing comes out, we will be looking to play non-league with Kurtz and Ashton, and hopefully we'll be able to put ourselves up. Oh, and we're 1-0 up straight from kickoff, 30 seconds in, and Velios with a very nice finish. That puts us up to 8th in the table. Look at that, top half of the table, Forest fans, right even with Derby County. 2 points outside the playoffs. Couldn't ask for more than this in the first season, huh? I said mid-table if we were lucky. But, Cohen with a delightful ball in. Avelios buries it in between the centre backs. Bottom corner. 30 seconds in, and that's what we like to see. First time we scored straight from kickoff as well. Very impressive. This new formation might be doing us a little bit of a favour. Now it's Eric with the long throw. Nobody there though. I need to really look at his throw-ins. I don't think there is a tactics section for the throw-ins. I know there is for corners and set pieces, and I've changed all those because the defaults are awful. But I don't think there's one for throw-ins, to be fair. I wish there was, because Eric does long throws every game. Oliveira wins, big thump inheritor. He's been very, very good. Oh, and they're in. Fasel's in. Will it be one each? And Sahin with the save. I'm already 3 minutes in, and it's end-to-end stuff. I'm surprised to see Birmingham down there, to be fair, but they haven't been playing very good football. It'll be just my luck if they come out and play fantastic football here. Oliveira with a clearance. That's much better. The default, as I say, puts all your players away from the box so you can see loads of goals. And for attacking, it has them nowhere near it. So whenever you cross the ball in, you get nowhere near it. But I've adjusted all those, as you can see. Gardner with a cross in. Fasal gets on the end of it. And Samuel with a save again. Well, I've had a couple of corners now. But we seem to be handling it not too bad. Just as well I changed it, otherwise it probably would have been 2-1 down already. It's good to see we're getting a lot more highlights this time too. Unlike the last two saves, which unfortunately haven't been very entertaining. And they have an injured player on, which is good. He's their attacking midfielder, but we'll not worry about that. I'm beginning to think we're the early kickoff as well. Excuse me. As I say, this is on control at the minute, but obviously we can put it on to all our attack. They're pretty high tempo. We're sat quite high up as well on this tactic. My defenders are pushed forward. My two centre backs sit back a little. But all in all, we haven't got world class players to play this kind of formation. But if it keeps on getting me goals, then I'm not going to pull away from it. Obviously, I have my other two tactics which work quite well. So I've been just playing around with the tactics and formations in different games to see what works best with this set of players. Because obviously, we don't have anyone that's world class, not expected to have in the championship, obviously, and with having no money doesn't help matters. Plus I got to think about the two new players coming in as well. Obviously now Birmingham are overloading the midfield, which I expect considering we're playing quite narrow. So Adams, Walsh is free, Walsh hits a shot and it's just gone wide. It's a goal kick to Forest. Thank God for that, because he was way open. I'll have to check the tactics after this game. Tactics screen, see if there's one for throw-ins, but I don't think there is. 20 minutes gone and we're still 1-0 up, which is fantastic. And another free kick. Whipped in. Morrison free. Oh, good save by the keeper. Might have to really think about my set piece defending. And Roberts is free and over the bar. At the minute it's all Birmingham. We started off really brightly, but since then it's been all Birmingham City. They're quite low down on the table. We seem to struggle against the lower teams. The big teams up very high above us, we seem to play much better against. The likes of the top 3, 4, we play really well against. Anyone mid-table and below us seem to be absolutely all over us. And Boga gets the first yellow card. Or Boga, I don't know. I'm useless at pronouncing their names. Don't watch championship football often enough to really pay much attention. Maybe I should start, might actually improve how we play, because I know Forest have been playing semi-okay whenever they want to this season. A bit like might be the save here, they're playing semi-okay. So we're 35 minutes gone, still 1-0 up. And Birmingham players are looking nervous. My guys are looking calm and composed, which is nice to see. Writtens aren't looking so hot though. But we're still all 6.5 is the lowest. I'm surprised at Kieran Dowell being that low, but he hasn't been in the game much by the looks of it. Are we going to get any more highlights? Well, I have asked for him to be marked a few times here. I love the suggestions from the assistant that whatever you say, make changes, it doesn't actually happen. And then he tells you again 10 minutes later. So it looks like we might be heading into half time here, 1-0 up, which isn't too bad. I won't be making any changes at half time either. Fitnesses are all pretty good. and the players are playing semi-okay, so we got a little bit more possession than they have, but they're way more on shots and on target and at the goal. That will do me. 1-0 up, half time. We're about to see where Birmingham were in the league table. Okay, so he's lost it and won it back the most. That's fine. One player motivated. Lovely. Straight into the second half. Now, I was hoping to do 2 games this evening, but we're only going to be showing the one because next up is Norwich. And it's like about a week away, so I'm not going to rush to do another record for that. I'll come back for the FA Cup game, which is about 3 games time, and do another recording for the FA Cup. Don't know who I've got yet in the FA Cup. The draw hasn't been made for the 3rd round, but whoever it is, we will be back with a live recording for that, and hopefully we'll actually get through the FA Cup to meet an achievement this time, because at present we have failed on one achievement. We're hitting our target, which was mid-table for the league at present, but there's still a long way to go. Like, we're not even through Christmas yet, so hopefully we will meet that target. Maybe hit the playoffs would be lovely. Our first season to get the playoffs. That was my aim for next season, was to get the playoffs. Colin with a free kick, plays it short to Velios, and he loses out. And out comes a counter attack from Birmingham City. I got man over by the looks of it. Colin intercepts and plays a beautiful ball of Velios. Now what can Velios do with it? He plays it inside. Cummings is free. 1-on-1. Oh, and Cummings hit the keeper, saved it. Can't believe he missed it. All he had to do was hit it into one of the corners, and it would have been a goal, but no. Jason Cummings puts it in towards the keeper. Excuse me. Going with a corner, whips it in. Who's there? Oh, went past everyone. Cummings trying to win it back, but loses out, and they just hoof the ball route 1 to nobody into the back corner. Oh, Liam Walsh is now being booked. And seems to be plenty of goals in every other game at the minute, bar my games. So I do apologise that we don't score many. We haven't got the most attacking team in the world, but I'm trying to play attacking football, but it just doesn't seem to be going through the way I want. And Kieran Dowell's injured. That's better. Right, who will we bring on for Kieran Dowell? Do you know something? I think we'll throw Zach Clough in there. And let's see what does he want to be? Oh, do you know something? You can just stay as you are. Let's go. Oh yeah, you gotta confirm that that button really needs to be a different colour and bigger. This confirm changes button, it's just not big enough. It's so small, and that light green colour on the light green background makes it really awkward to see. So if you're watching Sports Interactive, make it bigger and maybe a different colour. Make it like red or something so it stands out, so you know you have to press it. Oh, and they're straight through. What was the defence doing there? Oh, great football. Oh, saved by the keeper. That was very good football by Birmingham. Ripped me apart straight through the middle, which they shouldn't be doing, but they did. They've had their chances in this game for Birmingham City. There's my little small way supporters just stuck in the corner. Well, we win this 1-0, I'll be happy. 3 points in the bag, just outside playoffs. It's kind of a good way to finish this episode off. Everyone's looking calm. I don't know why, considering it's been clean through quite a number of times. They're still getting lots of shots, but we seem to have all the possession still, which is quite interesting to say the least. And here they come again. Birmingham City, you must be going all out attack on this. Oh, he's easy peasy. Oh, did he shoot? He did shoot. Good save by the keeper. Tipped it over the bar. And this is their what? 8th corner of the game. 8 for 9. 8. Yeah. Oh. And Valios clears it. Cummins going to pick it up. Can we create a counter attack? Cummins is away. Down the wing. He's got one inside. Will he find him? Or will he? Oh, no. He run into the defender. Just all I had to do was let in. But no, he runs into the defender and the attack is over. That's kind of disappointing because that would have been quite a good counter attack. As you see, I have him sat at the edge of the box. Oliveira cuts out the interception pass. Now, what's he going to do with it? Plays it up the line to the wing back. And now in the Capazzini. And he loses it in a dangerous position. And that comes straight through. Hits a shot. Oh, so close. Nearly top corner. And Forest are not playing the way I expected them to play, to be fair. Birmingham City have had all the shots. Another corner. They're up to 9 corners now. Can we get it clear? No. They have the ball still at the edge of the box. Unmarked. Oh no. And it's 1-each. Birmingham City have equalised. Let's change this. Let's go attack and see if we can actually pull one back. So we might go against this here. We might lose this game now. We never seem to play very well against the lower league teams. But we do play very well against the teams closer to the top of the league. Oh, fantastic finish. Per defend. Even though I've changed the tactics on defending. The zonal marking, it does not work, I guess, at the edge of in around the 6-yard box. But it doesn't give you much choices. Unless you take them further out. I don't want to leave me a 6-yard completely unmanned. Because we were conceding loads of goals in there early on the start of the season. And Gardner now gets booked for Birmingham. There's been quite a lot of fouls from Birmingham. 14 fouls today. They're on 3 yellow cards as well. Come on. Now, do we switch our tactics? Or do we just leave it? 15 minutes left to go. We're not playing outstanding. We're still looking calm. If they score, we will be switching our tactics. Who's going to win it? Oh, well then, Bassong. But Valios just does nothing. He just does nothing. He just stands there. Instead of challenging for the ball. Oh, well then, Eric. Good defending. Don't know why you're in the centre back position, but I'm not going to complain if you're going to clear it. Come on, we got to win this ball back. Again, Eric with the header out. But they're picking it up, the loose ball every time. And they keep coming back at us. And we're in attacking mode as well, which I would like to think that we would have been doing better. Where is the left back? Oh, and they're cleaning. And they score. Shea Adams scores the goal. That was a very good piece of play. Good. I don't know where my right back was. Right back? Yeah, right back. I have absolutely no clue where he was. He just was not where he needed to be. He was standing almost in the centre back position. Left it open. The centre backs were caught out. And they score. No one's going to be happy with this formation, but Osborne, you can come on the wing. And let's go at it. For win the Forest. But we're changing tactics, so it probably won't show us the throw in. There we go. Let's go overload at them. We're down to 16th now, see? Every time we lose a game, we just drop dramatically. We were up to 8th. We dropped 8 positions just by losing. Just by going 2-1 behind. And that's probably put Birmingham above us, to be fair. Because this division is so tight at the minute. Like, I mean, a couple games with victories, and we could be back in the playoffs. So all we need now is a little run. But every time I seem to play a lower league team, we concede. Yes, I changed my tactics, but those tactics worked in the previous game against QPR, and we won 2-0. So 3 minutes plus stoppage, and it doesn't look like we're going to get an equaliser, which is kind of disappointing. Yet again, Duff did it 2-1 down, just like we were against Derby. Seems to be like a bit of our season. 5 minutes at it on, that's good, and we might actually get a goal in 5 minutes. But so many times we've been winning games and we've just blown it, just absolutely blown it this season, which is kind of disappointing. So we're gonna have to, that's something I'm gonna have to work on with, maybe by the start of next season. Get a few more defensive players in, maybe a couple proper wing backs, a couple more attacking midfielders, and another decent striker, because I can't rely on Cummings for every single goal. I know Velios scored today, but he hasn't scored the rest of the season. And I did play Darryl Murphy in one of the games, and he was awful. So defeat again, lost 2-1 to Birmingham City. Another defeat, dropping down the table dramatically. That early goal from kickoff in the first 30 seconds just wasn't good enough, I don't think. We tried to hold it out. We then conceded 2 easy goals. So down to 16th now in the league. That's not great. Birmingham were 19th at the start of this game. So they've probably leapfrogged us. We were 12th. We were 1-0 up. We were jumped up to 8th. But losing, we dropped down to 16th. So that's 4 places down the league. Next up will be Norwich. So fingers crossed that we can get a couple of goals. And maybe a victory against Norwich. And push ourselves back up towards the playoff points. Birmingham are 1 point behind us now. We're now, 6 points off the playoffs. So, as you can see, 1 defeat, and we just dropped dramatically down the table. But if we beat Norwich, we'll bounce back up the table again, and hopefully we'll be able to move on from there. Well, thank you very much, guys and ladies and gents, for watching. If you enjoyed what you like, thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see a bit more content, and obviously feel free to leave any comments, any suggestions in the comments boxes. I will do my best to respond to everybody. And again, thank you very much for watching. Have a good evening. Thanks. Bye.